Hello everyone, welcome guys. And today we are going to see the examples based on density. In previous videos we have seen derivations, then we have covered theory part of the solid states, and today we are going to solve examples based on solid states. And in those examples, first I will explain you the formula, how you can remember that formula, and based on that, first the density. We all know, we have learned it from 8th standard, and the formula of density is, general formula is density is equal to mass upon volume. Now when we are going to solve these examples, in that density is referred to density of unit cell. So density of unit cell will be given as mass of unit cell upon volume of unit cell. In both the cases there will be what? Density is equal to mass of unit cell upon volume of unit cell. Now mass of unit cell is dependent on two factors. One is number of atoms present in that cube. Now if I am having a cube containing 1 atom, 2 atom and 4 atoms, the cube having 4 atoms will be heavier in weight, and the cube having 1 atom will be less in weight. So the mass of unit cell will be dependent on, first, number of atoms present in that cube. N will be what? Number of atoms present in that unit cell or in a cube. So number of atoms will be represented by N, and next will be what? Weight of that atom. Means what? Here I am having sponge. The atom is made up of sponge. Let us say that it is made up of sponge. Next, if I am having a ball made up of iron, of same height, same radius, same density, not same density but of same radius. So if I am having a iron ball of same radius, then the weight of that iron ball will be more than this sponge ball. Means what? One is number of atoms and second one is what? Mass of an atom. So mass of atom will be dependent on what? Mass of atom will be represented by molecular mass upon Avogadro's number. So M upon Na will give you the mass of that particular atom. And here we will have volume. So volume of unit cell is given by A cube, which is A is what? Edge length of unit cell. So in this way we will get the final formula. This is the final formula for density. So density is equal to N into M upon Na divided by A cube. This is the general formula which we use, but in textbook, which is given in textbook, they have made different steps, and carrying out different steps they have solved the examples. But here we are not going to go with the textbook. We are going to try to solve based on this formula, where we are having the final formula. We will just substitute those values and we will get the final answer. In textbook they have carried out different separate calculations. Means they have separately calculated the value of volume of cube, that is A cube, then they have found out the value for M upon A, and then they have done the calculation. Okay, so we will try to solve the examples. We will solve 3 examples in this video and then I will stop. And please try to solve the examples from the textbook on your own. If you have any doubt, you can comment me and ask me. We will try to solve those examples. Okay, if you have any doubts. So take first example and we will try to solve that example. We are not going through with the textbook method. Okay, silver crystallizes in FCC structure. We are going to use this formula. Density is equal to N into M upon Na upon A cube. We can simplify this formula or we can keep the same. On simplification we will get what? Na written over here. So the simplified form will be what? N into M upon Na into A cube. This will be the simplified form of our density of unit cell. Remember this is what? Mass of an atom. The mass of an atom will be given as molar mass upon Avogadro's number. That will give you the mass of an atom. There are many examples asked to find out the mass of a particular atom, and these questions are asked in MCQ, which are very important. Now in MCQ they are also asking you to find out the radius of an atom. So when we have to find out the radius, first we need to find out the value of A, and then after finding out the value of A, we are going to use the FCC, BCC or simple cubic values which we have found out in derivation. As we will go with the example, you will know. First, we will solve simple example. Silver crystallizes in FCC structure with edge length of 408.7 picometers. Calculate the density of silver. They have asked us to find out the density of silver, so we can use this formula. What else is given? First, we will write down the given things. What is given to us is silver crystallizes in FCC structure. FCC means face centered. So the value of N will be 4. Always 1, 2 and 4, these are the number of atoms. 1 is for simple cubic crystal unit, which we have seen in derivation. Next, we are having 2, that is what? BCC. Number of atoms is what? 2 in BCC, and number of atoms 4 is in FCC, that is face centered crystal unit. These things you should always remember. If you are not able to remember, then you can try to solve it by understanding. Okay, so value of N is equal to 4 depending upon the FCC structure which is given to us. Edge length A is 408.7 picometers. Then we are provided with the molar mass of Ag. It is 108 gram per mole. Now here we can convert this in kg, or we can convert the units as you wish. So what we are going to do is, we will keep the unit as gram over there, and we will convert this picometers into centimeters. Now picometers means what? 10 raised to minus 12. So it will be what? 408.7 into 10 raised to minus 12 meters. We can shift the point 4087 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters. I am just shifting the points. Now converting these meters into centimeters, we can write down this as 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So 4.087 into 10 raised to minus 10 meters will be how many centimeters? So on cross multiplying, we will get the value of x. So x will be what? 4.087 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. So in this way we can write down this as 4.087 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. So we have converted meters into centimeters. Now we will just substitute the values in our formula. Na is what? Avogadro's number. Generally we know that it is 6.023 into 10 raised to 23. A is what? Edge length, which we have written over here. Now we are knowing all the terms, we will just do the substitution. Density N is what? 4 into M is what written over here? 108 gram per mole. Then Na is 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 into A is what? 4.087 into 10 raised to minus 8 bracket cube. I'm sorry for the disturbance. Again we will move over here and we will try to solve the examples. Here now we are having cube over here, 4.087 into 10 raised to minus 8 bracket cube. So we can cube this term and we will get what? 4 into 108 divided by 6.023 into 4.087 bracket cube into 10 raised to 23 into 10 raised to minus 8 cube. So this will become 24. So it is 10 raised to minus 24. On multiplying these two, I will get what? 10 raised to minus 1. This will be what? 10 raised to minus 1. I can simplify this and I will get 0.6 over here, or I can take that and carry out 40 over here. This will become, when I take it at the numerator part, this minus 1 will become plus 1 and it will be 40. So 40 into 108. This will be the multiplication. As you wish, you can try to solve it. I'll write 40 at the top. I am just taking the denominator part to numerator and I'll write 40 over here. Now what we are going to do is, we will see the log values of these two terms. We will see the log values of these two terms. So 40 into 108. We will see the log of 40. Then we will see the log of 108, and then we will add them. From that addition we will subtract the log. Okay, I will try to solve. I will bring the log table and I will solve one example for you. Similarly, we will solve the next examples. Okay. Okay, so I have brought the log table and we will try to solve it. First we will see the log of 40. Here we are having 40. Log of 40 is what? We will see the value of 40 in 0. It is 6021 plus log of 10 in 8, 0, 3, 3, 4. Correct. We will add them. 3.6355. Now we will see the log of denominator. We are having what? 0 point, because it is one digit, so it is 1 minus 1 0, 0 over here. We will see the log of 60 in 2 and 3. So value of 60 in 2 is 7796 and 3 is 2. So that is 7798. 7798 plus seeing the log of 40 in 8 and 7, that will give me 0. 40 in 8 and 7. 8 and 7. So 6115. 6115. Now we are going to either you can multiply 3 to whole term, or simply you can just add the same log 3 times. Why? Because we are having cube, so I have wrote the log value 3 times. If it is square, I will write 2 times. If it is raised to 4, I will write 4 times. Or I can easily multiply it by 3. It is up to you. Now we can add these terms. 3. So it is 2.6143. We can now subtract numerator and denominator. This is the numerator part, so that will be what? 3.6355 minus 2.6143. Now we are going to subtract. Why? Because it is in division, so we do the subtraction. So while we are subtracting, we will get value as 21201. Okay. So the log value of this whole term is 1.0212. Now we will see the antilog of 02 in 1 and 2. Antilog of 02 in 1 and 2. So it is 1050. 1050. And we are having here 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 10.5 gram per centimeter cube. This is the unit of density. So in this way we can solve the examples. We will see one more example and I will solve with the help of log table. Take example. Naturally occurring gold crystallizes in FCC structure and has a density of 19.3 gram per centimeter cube and has a density of 19.3 gram per centimeter cube. Find the atomic radius of gold. Find the atomic radius of gold. Now we have to find out the radius r of that atom. So to find out the radius of r, we will need to first take the value of a. We will need to find out the value of a, and from that value of a, we will find out the value of r. So naturally occurring gold. So first write down given. In given, density is 19.3 gram per centimeter cube. Next, AU is 197 gram per mole, and what we have to find out is A. So density is number of atoms, as what is the crystal unit? FCC. FCC means face centered, so the value of N will be 4. Okay. Next, N into M upon Na upon A cube. We need to find out A cube, so I will rearrange this. So A cube is equal to N into M upon Na into density. By substituting these values, N is what? 4. M is 197 given to us gram per centimeter cube. Then we need A 6.023 into 10 raised to 23, and density is given 19.3 gram per centimeter cube. Now we can solve this with the help of log. We will see the value of log for 4. Trying to solve the example now. 4 will be what? Value of 4, we will see 40 in 0, that is 6021, and it will be 0 point. Next 197, so it is 2.19 and 7, 19, 7, 2945. We are going to add these two logs. We are going to add 6, 9, 8, 2.8966. Then we'll add the log of 6.023 and 19.3. So 6.023 is 0.60 in 2 and 3. Seven, 9, 8 plus log of 19 in 3, it will be 1 point. Value of 19 in 3, 2856. We are going to add them 14, so that is 2.0654. Now we will do the subtraction of these two numbers, numerator minus denominator, that is 2.8966 minus 2.0654. So by subtracting we will get answer as like this, and we will see the antilog of this value. So looking antilog of 83 in 1 and 2, antilog of 83 in 1 is 6776, so it is 6779. So the answer is 6779, that is 6.779, because we are having 0 over here. So 0 plus 1, 1. So after one digit we will put a point. Now this answer is in the terms of A cube. Now we will need to take the cube root of the given answer, or to find out the value of A. So how we are going to see the cube root of our answer? First thing which you will be noticing over here, that we are first going to adjust this 10 raised to 23. Here we are having 10 raised to 23, which will go up, and it will go as 6.779 into 10 raised to minus 23. Now we are going to see the value of A cube. So taking the cube root of this whole term, we will need to convert this power in terms of cube, multiples of 3. So that we will convert this in 10 raised to, we have two options. Either we can convert it into 10 raised to minus 21, or we can convert it into 10 raised to minus 24. So I will prefer 10 raised to minus 24. I will shift a point over here. So I will get what? Cube root of 67.79 into 10 raised to minus 24. Now we are going to see the cube root. So while we are going to try to solve the value for cube root of 67, we will see the log of 67 and divide that log by 3, and then we will see the anti-log of that answer. So how we are going to solve this? We are going to see the cube root of 67.79 into cube root of 10 raised to minus 24. So this will be what? 10 raised to minus 8 divided 24 divided by 3 will give you 8, 10 raised to minus 8. Now we have to solve the cube root for this answer. So first what we are going to do is see the value of log value of 67 in 7 and 9. Log value of 67 in 7 and 9, 6. So it is 8312. 8312. It is the log value of 67 in 7 and 9. And here we are having two numbers, so 2 minus 1, 1 divided by 3. On dividing we will get what? 0.6 18 1 0 and 4. So we are having the answer after division is 0.6104. Now what we will do is we will see the anti-log of 0.6014, then we will get the final answer. So the anti-log of 61 in 04, 61 in 0 and 4, 40, that is 4078. So it is, the answer is 4078. Here we are having 0, so 0 plus 1, 1 into 10 raised to minus 8. It is what? Centimeters. A is in centimeters now. We have got the value of A, that is 4.078 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. We have to find out radius. As we know, for FCC, A is equal to 4 by root 3 R, and we are asked to find out the radius. Now we have got the value of A. We will substitute the value of A over here and then find out the value of R. So R will be what? Root 3 by 4 into the answer which we are having, 4.078. Now this is approximately, this answer will get to be as 1. So we will see the square root of 3. You are having the value of 3 directly over here. Square root, looking 3.0, 1.732. So that will be what? 1.732 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. The radius of an atom will be 1.732 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. Okay. Now this is approximate value where I have not carried out the exact calculations, or here we have rounded up the answer. When you will do the exact calculations, you will get the answer about 144 picometers or 1.44. You will get here as 1.44 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. If you keep the answer in 10 raised to minus 8 terms also, then the answer is also correct. Okay. So in this way we can find out the radius of an atom. Next we will solve an example where we are going to find out the weight or the total number of atoms present in particular weight of an atom. So we will try to solve that example. Take down that example. An element germanium crystallizes in BCC structure. An element germanium crystallizes in BCC structure with edge length of 288 picometers, and the density of unit cell is 7.2 gram per centimeter cube. Calculate the total number of atoms present. Calculate the total number of atoms present in 52 gram of crystalline element. In 52 gram of crystalline element. Also calculate the you can just keep it up to calculate the number of atoms present in 52 gram of crystalline unit. that will be okay. Now we have to find out the total number of atoms, right? Calculate the number of atoms present in 52 gram of crystalline unit. Now first we will need to find out the number of unit cells present in 52 gram. Imagine a plot. In a plot there are buildings, okay, and the buildings are of same height and length. So if you want to find out the total number of flats present in this whole plot, so what we will need is, we will do total area, okay. So this will be what? Total area. This will be area of a building, that will give us the number of buildings, right? So to find out the number of buildings which can fit in this area, what we will do? Area of a building divided by total area, that will give us the number of buildings which can be placed in this whole plot, okay. Now if we want to find out the total number of atoms, what we will do is, we will find out the flats. If in a building there are 25 flats, I will just multiply 25 to the number of buildings which I am going to do. Similarly, what we are going to do is, we are going to first find out the number of unit cells present in 52 grams, and then we will multiply with the number of atoms for that, okay. I hope this concept is clear. Now we will try to solve the example. We have to find out the number of unit cells. Buildings means what? Number of unit cells in 52 gram. So we will need what? Area of building means what? Area of unit cell. We will need what? Area of unit cell upon total area means what? Here area, it is because 2 dimension. Now when we are seeing for 3 dimension, instead of area we will write what? Volume. So volume of unit cell upon total volume, or volume of 52 grams. Is this clear? So based on this concept, we will get the number of unit cells in 52 grams. When we will get the number of unit cells in 52 grams, we will multiply it by 2. Why? Because they have given us that element crystallizes in BCC structure, and in BCC structure there are 2 atoms. Means in each building we are having only 2 flats. So when we are knowing the number of buildings can be multiplied by 2. So that will give us the total flats which can be made in a single plot. Okay, is this clear? Now we will move ahead and try to solve the example. First I will write down given things. Here given is what to us? Element crystallizes in BCC structure, so n is equal to 2. Next we are given edge length, that is 288 picometers. Density is given 7.2 gram per centimeter cube. Calculate the total number of atoms present in 52 grams of crystalline unit. Now we have to find out first number of unit cells. So first we will need to find out the volume of unit cell and total volume. So to find out the total volume, density is equal to mass upon volume. We are provided with the mass, that is 52 gram. Density is provided, so we can find out the total volume of 52 grams. So volume will be what? Mass, that is 52, divided by density, that is 7.2. So that comes out to be 7.44 approximately, 7.22. 7.22 gram. Sorry, this will be what? 52 is in grams, density is gram per centimeter cube. So that will be what? Centimeter cube. Volume will be in centimeter cube. Okay. Next we have to find out the volume of unit cell. So volume of unit cell, and our unit cell is cube. So we will just write A cube, and edge length is given to us, it is 288 picometers, the same conversion as we have tried in previous example. That will give us 2.88 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeters. Here also we are having centimeters, so we will use this as centimeter unit. Now our task is just to substitute these values over here. We are going to cube the value. To find out the number of units is 2.88 into 10 raised to minus 8 bracket cube divided by 7.22. Now all the units are same. Here also we are having centimeter cube and the volume is also in centimeter cube. So the units are same. So we need not to worry about it. Next we have to do is do the log calculations and find the answer. So this will be what? Into 10 raised to minus 24, and we will try to solve with the help of log. For log, we will see the value of 2.88 in the log table. Log, we will see the log value of 28 in 84594. So that will be what? 0.4594 plus 0.4594 plus 0.4594. We are going to add these three. We have cube, so we will be adding these three. That will be what? 12, 1 carried, 8, 17, 13, 1.3782. That will be subtracted from the log of 7.22. So 72 in 2 will be 8585. 8585. While subtracting, we can carry over. This will get 6, this will get 17, and this will be 12. So we will have 7 over here. 9, 1, carry over 5, that will be what? 0.5197. Now we can see the antilog of 51 in 9 and 7. 51 in 9 and 7 is 5. So 3309. We are having now what? It is 333309 into 10 raised to minus 24. Here we are having 0. So that will give you what? 1 plus 1 0. So that is what? 3.309 into 10 raised to minus 24. This is what? Number of unit cells. Now we have to find out the number of atoms present. So to find out the number of atoms present, we will multiply this by 2 because we are having n as 2, means in BCC we have 2 atoms. So that is 2 will be multiplied by 3.309 into 10 raised to minus 24. So this will give us the final answer, that is 6.618 into 10 raised to minus 24. That will be what? Number of atoms, total number of atoms present in 52 gram of our crystalline unit. So in this way you can try to solve the examples. I have tried to cover the different types of examples. Each example I have explained you for once. If you have not understood, go through the video once or twice, then you will understand. And if you are not aware of log calculations, I have uploaded 5 lectures of log calculations. Please go through those log calculations and try to solve the examples. Now in next video we will be seeing semiconductors and some theory part based on it. Thank you.